Okay, welcome Group D. Today we're going to be doing Riptide by Vance Joy. It's got three fairly simple chords. Okay, so A minor, G major, and C major. Okay, so it's got a strumming pattern of down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. So A minor strums down, down, up, down. G major strums down, down, up, down. And C major strums down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. Okay, so C major is twice as long as the other ones. Okay, so let's go into our A minor chord. Okay, so most of you will know it looks like this, but if you want a recap, we're going to get our first finger on the first fret of the B string. We're going to use our second finger, or our middle finger, on the second fret of the D string, and our third finger, or our ring finger, on the second fret of the G string. Okay, and we're strumming from the A string. Okay, and this is what that will sound like. Okay. Now will be the time to tell whether you're in tune or not. If you're not in tune, just go back and watch the other video where we go through tuning our guitar. Okay, so A minor. We're just going to strum through them once for now, just to get to grips, okay? So A minor, then we're going to go on to G. Now there are two ways to play this G. We can either do a big G like this, or if your hands aren't feeling very stretchy, we can do a little G like this. But I'd prefer if you tried the big G. So let's just cover both of those. So big G, first finger, second fret, A string. Second finger, third fret, E string. And either your ring finger or your little finger on the third fret of thinny. So either this finger or this finger. Or another way to play this, if we're coming from A minor, we can just lift our second finger or our middle finger up to the second fret A string, our third finger or ring finger up to the third fret E string, and then our little finger on the third fret thinny, but make sure we take off first finger here. Okay, so that gives us a quicker change from here to here, or the other version from here to here. Okay, now there's another way to play G. Okay, we can hold down third fret thinny and just strum from the G string. So big G, little G. It's what you're most comfortable with, but definitely have a go at big G, as it sounds a lot more full and a lot better in my opinion. Okay, now we're going to move on to C major. Now C major is very similar to A minor, so we can keep some fingers in our normal A minor shape. So if A minor looks like this, strumming from the A string, C major, we just take our ring finger off, or our third finger, and we put it onto the third fret of the A string. And again, we're strumming from the A string, and then we've got C major. So A minor and C major. Now the reason that they're very similar is because they share a lot of the same notes. Okay, so A minor is a sad chord because it's minor. Minors are sad. And C major is a happy chord because major chords are happy. And the reason these have the same notes is because A minor is what we call a relative minor to C major. So So every major chord has their relative minor chord, okay, like a brother or a sister. So A minor, its brother or sister is C major. Okay, so I'm just going to go through those chords one more time, just strumming one strum on each, apart from C where it will be 2 strums because it's twice as long. And then I'm going to do another run through where I use the strumming pattern. So first of all, we've got A minor, then we're going to go to G, and then we're going to go to C. So just a recap on C, we're going to have our first finger, 1st fret, B string. Our middle finger or second finger, 2nd fret, D string. And our ring finger or 3rd finger, 3rd fret, A string. That's C major. Okay, now I'm going to strum through the song using the strumming pattern that we're going to use, which is down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. Now, I don't know if you remember we touched on this before, but when we do an upstroke, it's called off the beat. And when we do a downstroke, that is on the beat. So if I count this for you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. Now the upstroke is between the beats. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Down, down, up, down. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so from A minor, nice and slow. Down, down, up, down. G major. Down, down, up, down. C major. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. I'm going to do that one more time. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Okay, the reason we strum C major twice is because our chords have to fill out a total of 4 bars. Now, 1 bar per chord. A minor is 1 bar. G major is a 2nd bar. Now, C major, if we just did it for 1 bar, we'd only have a total of 3 bars, okay? But we want 4 bars. So, 4 bars over 3 chords. So one of the chords is going to have to be twice as long. So, A minor for 1 bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. G major for 1 bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. And C major for 2 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we've got 4 bars and we've got 4 beats in each bar. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 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 Okay, now I'm going to show you what that sounds like at the full speed. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down, brilliant. So please rewind the video if you need to either go over how to play the chords or what strumming pattern we're going to use, and always start playing slower before you go faster. So I'm just going to play it through once really slow and then once at normal speed, so you can compare the two, and always start with the slower one and gradually get faster and then play with the full speed one. So we're going to start slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 and 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 again. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 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 Okay, brilliant. I'm going to do that one more time using the little G. So for those of you playing little G, here's how that will look. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 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 Now we're going to do it full speed, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 and 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 4. Okay, so it's a lot faster. And also, you might be thinking, oh, I can't change my chords quick enough. Well, starting slower will always let you change chords quick enough because you've given yourself more time to do it. Okay, so just touching on a few tips to help you changing chord. When we're coming from A minor, the fastest way I find to do it, going into G, is either little G, where we take all our fingers off and we put our pinky finger on the 3rd fret of thinny. So that would look like this. Or if you're going to big G, playing A minor like this, and then putting our 2nd finger or middle finger up 1 string, our ring finger or 3rd finger up to the 3rd fret of big E, and then our pinky finger on the 3rd fret of thinny. So that would look like this. Now, if you're playing your G like this, it's very easy to go into C major because we just drop our fingers back down again. So our middle finger or 2nd finger goes to the D string. Our ring finger or 3rd finger goes to the A string. And then our pointy finger or 1st finger goes onto the 1st fret of the B string, and we let go of pinky. So that would look like this. Okay, or if you're coming from little G, it would look like this. So coming from little G, there's a bit more movement to make as opposed to, but it's whatever you find more comfortable with your hands, okay? 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4.